Hey everybody, survivors, welcome to Got Next Gaming and a 7 Days to Die Alpha 19 Horde base test video. This is day 7 and we played this game from day 1 to day 7 just to bring this across for a Horde night test. We were testing a base that I picked up from a couple of friends that I play with on a server, and they had this design in the apartment building here where they took on a day 56 Horde. I was with them. Very high levels, obviously, but everything was upgraded to steel very nicely. And what I did here was I wanted to make sure that I was able to see how this would stand up in a natural progression state for the weapons that we would get and the things that we would find and what we could loot by day 7 and what we could build by day 7. Now I have a base that's over that way, right over there behind the building, very nicely far away. Well, not far, too far away, but close enough. So we did was here, we came in here, and I didn't clear out this entire building. It would have been impossible for me to do so. And then I would have to lay a land claim block. I didn't do that. It was upgraded this here just in case they do find a way in through the back to kind of close that off. And then we came over here, and the doors downstairs, the front doors are wide open. So they'll be able to come up around the stairs and come through here, and up there goes the red lights. And it's turning red. And we put a couple bars up here. These bars are doubled up here, as well as these hatch doors to kind of block them from hitting me down below. But I can drop these doors to throw some Molotov cocktails down below if I want to do that. I have a chest here with some stuff in it for me, just some food and water and some tools. And I've double upgraded the bars here, and these are doubled up too. Didn't come out this far with it, but I left this open as an escape route just in case they find a way up through here and able to beat through this. Now up here I kind of put together this here. On the other side of that, it's doubled up with the wood bars again, and then this here as well, and then upgraded all of this to cobblestone. Let's take a walk outside and have a looky at what it looks like from the outside, and then we will come back up here to take on the Horde, yeah. Put that out of the way, and we'll bring that right over there. So our way up here is to kind of climb up through here, and we do have time before the Horde. So these doors are wide open. They're going to come through here. I did some upgrading along here just in case they're able to kind of pile on top of each other and they're going to hit on stuff. They can go through all they want. It's not going to really do anything for them to find a way up. I think they're just going to kind of run right all the way up through here and come, boom, right up to these bars where I am, and it's kind of funneling them through. This worked very well with the day 56 Horde, like I was saying. So we were going to see how this fares against a day 7 under natural progression. Nothing was done here to kind of cheat the system or guess on what kind of skills I would have or weapons I would have. This was all natural looting and everything else. I put this here just in case they do find a way on top of that trash bin, but I doubt they'd be able to make the jump across here into here. But we're going to do is we're going to close this off with a couple of frames as well. Oops, don't have enough frames. Look at that. And that's why we test, folks, and why we go through and prepare ourselves. There we go. And we'll drop a couple of frames here and here. We're not, like I said, we're not going to use this as our way out. So those frames should hold them off enough for me to hear them coming if they're coming through there. But I doubt. I think they're all going to come up through here, and I'll be able to fight them off with the blunderbuss. And then I have an AK, which is sort of low on repair, but I didn't have any repair kits. And I was unable to get some made before we got to this point here. And I'm not going to cheat and bring myself some in. I could have made them, but I forgot to make them. So we're kind of doing it with what we have here. I do have another blunderbuss just in case as a backup, and I didn't bring any steel pipes either, but I have a whole bunch of different weapons here that I can kind of choose from and work with. I don't think we're going to need them. It's day 7 Horde. Let's take a look at our game level quickly before the Horde night starts. We are looking at level 9, game stage 15, 150 zombie kills. I did have a death, but that was my own stupidity, which usually happens. And yeah, so we are ready to go. And there's nobody in here. I already cleared this room out to make sure. We're just waiting on that Horde to come to us. So we'll bring it back in as soon as they do. Alrighty, survivors, here we go. Horde night is upon us. Day 7. Let's see where we come from. Again, there shouldn't be too many of them. I did up the spawn a little bit on this one just to get as many as we possibly could. And, well, not all the way up. I didn't do 64, but it wouldn't have made a difference because of the game stage and everything else. Let's see how we fare here. I do have the wood club here with the spikes on it, the spike mod, so it should fare pretty well for us as far as this goes. It's got the. I read the book where it knocks them back on their legs, which is another good reason with here. If I can hit them in their legs when they come up through here, we should be all right too. What we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the bandages and bring down our spear so we can poke them in the legs as well. And they're already coming. Yep. Let's stand back and see if we can do this without setting ourselves on fire. We got a biker in there. Gotta start shooting these guys. There's a lot of them there. Oh, they broke out the first level of bars already. Nice. Let's take out a few of these guys with the AK. Fires a little bit faster. Take off her head. Good thing for these hatch doors, right? If these are iron bars, they probably would held up a little bit longer, but those are double barred and they already... Oh, hey, how you doing? And they already found a way through. Very interesting. Now, I do have more bars up here. Oh, no, they're actually on my person. I already have them on me. So if I wanted to, I can add more bars in. Ooh, we got a hit on me. It's because I'm close. Too close. Knocking off heads. I love how they're able to get a hit through this door here on me. One of the things I'd never agree with that this game is the reach the zombies have. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. We should have a few more coming. Oh, I forgot to drink this. Wanted to drink this so I can get more XP. Whoops. We're gonna get the XP now. And I'm on fire. And I don't have my water on me. Absolute shit show. Alright, we've let that go for a little while. I think that might have been the end of the Horde right there. We didn't get too many, like I said. Game stage is now at 16. We're at a level 10. And we leveled up a couple times there in doing so. But, I mean, this would be feasible if you can upgrade these a little bit more. You could, by this point, I mean, I do have forged iron. I have a workbench going and everything. You could get these up to a forged iron by day 7. Realistically, these were upgraded. I didn't bring any iron with me, so I was unable to kind of get them fixed up the way I wanted to. But, I mean, they serve their purpose. The Molotov doesn't really get down there very well, so that's a good test right there. Nothing came through here or any other areas, so I think we're pretty safe as far as all of that goes. And I believe that's the end of the Horde there, as I don't see or hear anything else coming through, so I think we'd be alright. So I just went and picked up a couple pieces of iron from inside there. And I need a little more iron to fix that one up. But this one is completely upgraded back up to as far as it can go now without making the iron hatch door. And yeah, so I mean, this is feasible for like a day 7 or even a day 14. Like I said, we did day 56, so we had radiateds, we had demolishers coming in, but this was all upgraded to steel. And this building was completely cleared out in the game that we played with a land claim blocked down. This way, there was no respawns up above us or anything like that. And what they had done was they'd done this setup all the way up to the top. So they did this up all the way up to the top, leaving out the bars. This way they can get up through there, but putting down the iron hatches. The vault hatches was what they had for down here, so they could put them up and they wouldn't be able to kind of come through. And they just had like the top level bars up and not these mid bars here, so that they were able to kind of get on through and then throw up the hatches and then still continue to fight them off until they broke their way through again. So, I mean, like I said, feasible base here for day 7, even if it's just a quick throw together like I did here. Like I said, realistically, you could get forged iron for these bars and have iron bars instead of wood. I doubled them up instead just to see how that would hold up. You can see they got through these, they broke through them, which is pretty, I expected it. I mean, they're only wood bars, right? They're not super strong or secure or whatever, but this would go against the day 14. If you upgraded it a little bit more, maybe get everything to concrete or reinforced concrete, you'd be in better shape as far as like the day 14 goes as well. I'm going to go down there and check out what that loot bag is too. And I believe that's the end of the Horde. I'm okay with saying that it is at this point. Just to take a look down here to see if there's any damage that they did down below. If they went anywhere else. No, I don't think that they did. I imagine they just came straight up through here. A little water, that's it. And I'm not sure if they did any damage to this stuff here. They started doing some damage here. No damage to the sidewall here. Good amount of damage up here. They seem like they did some damage up there. Not a ton of damage, but no damage here at all through any of this. I mean, just the stairs. It looks like they were hitting the stairs and whatnot, which is understandable. And it doesn't look like they hit any of this here as well, as this doesn't need to be repaired. So, like I said, pretty good little Horde base there for day 7. I'll kind of hold up for you and do what it needs to do for a couple of Hordes anyway. Like I said, we did all the way up to day 56 with everything upgraded to steel, and it just kind of funnels them through. And with 3 guys against it with auto shotguns and everything else, we were kind of doing pretty good with level 6 AKs and everything else. We were in very, very good shape as far as that goes. But nice little test here, and I'm going to say that it does hold up. I want to thank you guys for stopping by and checking us out. Leave a comment below if you want to see more of these. I did this in lieu of my No Chance for Survival series because the game save was broken in the latest patch for 169, which you can see in the top right corner, which is what I'm running on this here as well. And decided to do a couple of these until the game goes stable. I'm not going to probably start up another series until the game is completely stable. And I don't want to run into another lost save or anything like that. Or a broken save, let's put it that way. It's not lost, it was just broken. And that's what happens when you're doing experimental. Thanks, guys. I'll see you around, and bye-bye now.